There was once a kid, born in 2005. A normal kid. He laughed too loud, asked too many questions, and believed life was gonna be something big. He used to spend hours imagining fake worlds inside his head. A stick could become a sword. A cardboard box could become a spaceship. And silence never scared him. Back then, people still lived in the moment. Not everything was content. Not every memory needed to be posted. Not every thought needed validation. People were just people. But then, something changed. Slowly, quietly, almost invisibly.
At first, it felt harmless. Just games, videos, funny clips, a new way to connect. But nobody noticed that this little screen was slowly replacing real life. The kid grew older, and the internet grew smarter. Every year, the algorithm learned him better. What made him laugh? What made him angry? What made him insecure? What kept him scrolling? And eventually, the internet stopped becoming a tool. It became a place where everyone was performing. Suddenly, being yourself wasn't enough anymore. Now you had to be funny, attractive, interesting, different, successful, confident, perfect, all the time. And without realizing it, the kid started changing. Not physically, mentally, emotionally. He stopped asking, what do I really like? And started asking, what will people like? His personality slowly became a collection of things he saw online. Opinions copied from strangers, humor recycled from trends, dreams inspired by people he never met. And the scariest part? Everyone else was changing too.
Classrooms became quieter. Friendships became more artificial. People sat together while staring at different screens. Nobody was really there anymore. The kid noticed something strange. The older he got, the less real people felt. Conversations sounded scripted. Smiles looked calculated. Even emotions felt optimized for attention. People no longer lived experiences. They documented them. A sunset wasn't a moment anymore. It was a story post. A vacation wasn't rest. It was proof. Proof that your life was exciting enough to be seen. And slowly, the line between real life and performance started disappearing. The kid became addicted to something he couldn't even see. Validation, notifications, attention. Tiny digital signals telling him, you matter. And every time the phone vibrated, his brain rewarded him again and again until silence became uncomfortable. He couldn't sit alone with his thoughts anymore. Every empty moment had to be filled. Music, videos, scrolling, noise, constant noise. Because deep down, silence forces people to confront themselves. And most people don't even know who they are anymore. Years passed. The kid became an adult. Wake up, phone, work, scroll, sleep, repeat. Every day started feeling identical, like life was happening automatically. And one day, he looked around and realized something terrifying. Everyone seemed exhausted, emotionally numb, disconnected. People laughed less, dreamed less, felt less. But somehow, they were more stimulated than ever before. Millions of videos, millions of songs, millions of opinions, endless entertainment. Yet people felt emptier every year. Why? Because humans were never designed to consume this much. At some point, people stopped creating their own identities and started downloading them. The internet told them how to dress, how to think, how to speak. And eventually, people became scared of being authentic because authenticity is unpredictable, imperfect, human. So instead, They became safe versions of themselves, filtered personalities, edited emotions, marketable humans. And maybe that's why nobody feels real anymore. Because everyone is watching everyone, performing for everyone, comparing themselves to everyone, until there's almost nothing original left. But maybe there's still hope. Maybe being real today is an act of rebellion. Maybe logging off for a while, having uncomfortable thoughts, creating something imperfect, feeling emotions honestly is the closest thing to freedom left. Maybe the goal isn't to destroy technology. Maybe the goal is to remember we're human before we're users. Because somewhere inside every adult, there's still that kid from years ago. The one who dreamed freely. The one who laughed naturally. The one who existed before the world started watching. And maybe the saddest thing about modern life isn't that people changed. It's that they changed so slowly, they never even noticed.